Good morning, happy Sunday, and welcome to my Elegance cards for episode 130, which is Plentiful Plants. It's a really nice set. I've had a lot of fun using it, and I'll show you it in a minute when I can face it down so you can actually read the sentiments without having to read backwards. Some people can do that. I'm not very good at it, so I'm going to show it you the right way up. We still have just over a week of celebration, so if there's any basics that you want, get them now and you get freebies. And there are extra freebies, about half a dozen things that they also put out. Sadly, I had most of them, so it wasn't very helpful for me, but you know, there's some good stuff on there. So, and as always, when you place an order with me of $25 or more, I'll send you what you need to make these cards. Put that over there for a minute. So, I think that's about all I need to tell you. So I'm going to turn you down and I'll do last week's raffle. Oh, that's the other thing. If you share my live, I will add you to next week's raffle and you will win a card that I made. I have got it so that if you share this video, you will get one of the cards I'm making today and something else as well, usually an embellishment. So yeah, that's what I need to tell you. So now I'm going to turn you down. Oh, hang on. Don't want to blind you. There we go. Because I do have very nice lights. This room was for a hot tub. But it's perfect for my carding from a light perspective. Yeah, so last week, soft ceilings, Barbara, Kathleen, Kim, Linda, Diana, and Kathy. So let's see what we get. 6, Kathy. Let me mark that. And get rid of my 6-sided die. And I'll move that out of the way. So, Plentiful Plants. There is a die set, but I didn't use it today. But you can do a whole load with it. And I also decided to go a bit in-colory. Don't think that's a word actually, but I was going to use in colors. Put my glasses on so I can see what I'm doing. Right, so yes, love it. And here are the cards that I'm going to make. This is Orchid Oasis and Evening Evergreen, and some of those 2022 to 2024 in color matte decorative dots, which I wasn't that impressed with, to be quite frank, until I got some of them in one of the paper pumpkins, and I love them. They look really good. And it makes me think that when it's embellishments and you see the little pictures, maybe they don't show everything you need to know. So I've ordered a few more embellishments just because, in case the same thing happens again. So here is an Evening Evergreen one. So these are all Evening Evergreen. That's Orchid Oasis. And this is Starry Sky. And this is Sweet Sorbet. So I've really pulled out just the stack of in colors, nothing else. And so I continued that theme, and this is Starry Sky. And this is Starry Sky, and that's Starry Sky. These are Orchid Oasis again, and these are Sweet Sorbet. So I really like these colors together. They look good, I think. So I am going to get my package out and get going. I've got one cheat in here. but we'll see whether I need it. That will be interesting. So I'll put that over there, and I'll get my piece of white, still Whisper White. I actually did inventory of most of my cardstock. I haven't done the white yet, but there was still a significant amount of white in the closet. But I now at least have a record of what I've got. So apparently I've always been worried about running out of real red, presumably at Christmas. So I do think maybe 4 packs is a bit excessive, but I just know I don't have to buy any more. Yeah. So we'll start with our distinctive. I love this. You've got the shaded bits and all from one stamp. You don't have to do anything extra. It's all there, which I think is quite fabulous. Just move that out of the way for a minute, and I'll get out my Evening Evergreen, which it's one of my favourite colours actually. So I just hope that when it goes out next year, it comes back in soon. Oops. I think there. Oh, pretty good. Right, so that needs to be added to its Orchid Oasis mat. Oh, just ran out. Well, I've got one that's almost run out here, so because I thought I don't want to run out in the middle of a live, so I changed it out, but I forgot to check this time. Okay, stop sticking there. Oops. Okay, back on track. I'd say it's the other way. Okay, so so pretty, isn't it? So before I put this down, let me stamp the sentiment. Okay, I'll hold it down with that. And it is a thank you. So I think that's straight. Difficult to say. Not completely, but it's okay, I think. Let me just see. Yeah, I think I'll put this down a bit further. Yeah, that will work. There we go. And I'm going to add some of these little dots. Yeah, I think these dots. These dots are different sizes. That's interesting. Okay, let's get a bit more of this out. So we can, yes, pick it up. Put one there. Rub the rub this off it. And I think one there. What do I got my finger stuck on? Oh, it's a little piece of stickiness. The bottom of a one of these. But anyway, there we are. Here's our first one. It's got slightly larger dots than these. That's interesting. So the paper pumpkin ones are smaller. And yeah, obviously much bigger than that and smaller than these. Oh, very interesting. But it doesn't matter. So that's the first one. I'll put that over here. So a reminder of the second one, it's this one. So yeah, I'll get my pieces out. So I'm going to do it slightly differently, I think. Because actually the leaf fell off the edge. So I think I might start at the other end because this one doesn't need as much room. Because what I did originally was I started in the middle and then there wasn't quite enough room for that one, and this one has loads of room, so I'll start with that one. So we need this one. It's going in the starry sky. Yeah. You can go over there, and we need the bamboo, which is being done in the evening evergreen. All of them are. Move that out of the way. Now we need this one again. So I'm going to put this about there, I think. Just wipe this off before something happens. And then we need this one and the evening evergreen again. Did I get that on there? Just, okay. Putting this right in the middle of the pot. Look at the detail. I think it's fantastic. I have no idea how they do it, or how you design it. I mean, pretty difficult. So let's see what we get this time. Oh no, I put it in the green pot. Eek. I couldn't hear you yelling at me not to. You know what? No, I want the red. I really do. I probably should have opened the sweet sorbet. That might have helped. Let me clean this off. Yeah, usually when I do this kind of thing, I have the things put by the right ink pad. I'm going to start at this end. Make sure I get it red. Okay, much better. So, red. or sweet sorbet technically. Where is it? Here it is. This is going in the evening evergreen. Good. Got myself all confused now. So we're going back to Orchid Oasis. And our foliage, or plant actually. Yep, that'll work. And then the starry sky comes in here. And here it is. Got quite a few stamps out now. Much better. Okay. Let's add this to our card base, which of course is evening evergreen. What is your major malfunction? That seems to be missing a bit. Okay. Fine. What are you? Plus. I will use my seal. So. I don't know if you also read my blog, but I confess that I thought I'd try different colours. I've done it once before, and it makes me feel uncomfortable because it's not right. So I'm not going to put them on like that. I am going to... I found these lurking somewhere, so they're old, but that's okay. I'm going to colour them with my blend. There we go. And I think it would look a lot better than having 3 different colours. That's my opinion anyway. So, no, I don't want you as well. Get off. They want to be a pair. Okay, you go over there and you get on my card. So, have one there. I'll have one here. And where should I put it? Maybe here. Okay, that's that done. And then you can tell I've been putting this off. This is the really tricky bit. As you can see, there's not a lot of space, but if I made it bigger, it looked ridiculous. So, and it's not tricky if you stamp it and then die cut it, of course, but you don't need to see me die cutting. So I'm going to try and see where I end up. I don't have a good feeling about this. Not bad, but it's not right. So what am I going to do? I have my cheat, because I have one I did earlier that I stamped and then die cut. So, and it's actually straight as well, because But this isn't bad, really. It's not for being over, you know, not being able to have my head over it. So I'm quite impressed by that. And yes, that will be fine. I'll just cut that. I hold these down because they tend to want to go too. Oh. Don't like the ends being susceptible to being flattened. So we'll just pop them up. But they're just to stop the sagging, so they don't need to be. So I'm going to put this up here. I tried it in all sorts of places and it just didn't look right. So there you go. Here's number 2. Put that over here so I can grab it later. And we're on to the final one, which, let me remind you, is this. So I just need, these 3 things, and I don't need this. So let's get this set up. So that's that one. This one is here, and this one is here. And I've got ink on my finger. Let's fix that too. Right. And we'll also need the thank you. So everything else is excess ink requirements. So the trick with this card, as I see it, is you want some of them going off a little. And you don't want to do 2 rows because it gets too busy. I tried that when I was designing it and I just didn't like it. And then I realized I didn't like it because there were too many things on it. So, put you back there so I hopefully don't do the wrong color. Which is usually done on the last one, of course, because then you have to start all over. Okay. Orchid Oasis. There. Then we want another. Okay, I've just put my finger in it as well. And that there. I also don't like having that one directly above that one. It doesn't look right in my opinion. So, and finally we're going to have another of the Orchid Oasis pots. And it will go off the top, yes. So, let me move some of these out of the way before we have some kind of catastrophe. So, don't need you anymore. Don't need you anymore. Actually, that's not true. Close the wrong one. Starry Sky I don't need. I do need Orchid Oasis, I think. Nope, I got it backwards. Pretty sure I did. Okay, now I'm confused. What? Yeah, this is Starry Sky. Okay, let's get out the ink we need. right there. Now I can put a... Ay, ay, ay. Okay, so that should be all right. I don't really want to mark up everything. Oh, I've got red as well. Lovely. Okay, let's get this onto its card base. I know you don't have to flick these sideways, but it's a habit. I don't know that I'll ever break it. I mean, it works, so why worry? So there we are. And then we need some little blops, embellishments. I kind of like these sizes. Oh well, can't get them. Okay, come on. Oh, come on. I really don't want to cut. Oh, here we go. Quick, where am I going to put it? And one there. And the third one can go, not quite in line, so that's okay. So, what have we made today? Well, a mess, yep, but also some rather nice cards, I think. They're simple and they're happy and they're using all these in colors that are just gorgeous. And I hope you enjoyed that. And I hope I've inspired you to use this set. Even if you don't have the dies or you don't want to use the dies, you can make some reasonably different cards just with the stamp set. So I hope I've inspired you. So I hope you have a very good rest of the day and the rest of the week, and I hope to see you next Sunday. Okay? Bye.